Only 9 missed meals separate a functioning society from chaos.
Bernard is an expert at manipulation and gaslighting. He framed Mechanical for the murder of Judge Meadows, and now he plans to starve them into submission. And if that fails, and they don't submit but get violent instead, then he has the mandate to crush them. To start, they put up a barrier and the raiders block everything from going through, including food. It doesn't take long for people to get riled up. Next, we learn that the food they already have has been poisoned, which means that Bernard has infiltrated them. Back in episode 3.
I got 2 asks. If anybody comes to you and wants you to make weapons, don't. It's too dangerous.
What's the second ask?
And here we learn what that second ask was. Knox has been preparing for war ever since Juliet walked away.
I asked Mark to turn away anyone asking him to make weapons.
And make them only for you.
Going back to Silo 17, they had weapons very similar, but IT and the Raiders had the guns just like they do in Silo 18. But for Knox and Shirley, they also have to convince the people. Telling them they didn't kill Meadows isn't sufficient. Fear is a powerful motivator, and Bernard has brought the fear of starvation to Mechanical. Martha helps calm down the crowd and unify them for the time being. And now they also have a fresh supply of food, compliments of sympathizers who use the chutes to deliver food.
To our friends in Mechanical, thanks for always keeping the power on. From your friends on 122, Juliet lives.
But this is only a temporary solution. Bernard plans to stop any more food drops. Shirley has an idea though. They need to push the barricade from where it is now at 130 up to 120. So why 120? This is a map I put together. Currently the barricade is at 129, 130. 8 levels up at 122 are the sympathizers, the ones who drop the food. And it's actually a farm there that exists on level 122. Shirley wants to move the barricade to just above them at 120. That would free the farm from raider control and give Mechanical their own food supply. Their plan is to ambush the raiders at 129, but to do so they need 2 groups. The first group, led by Shirley, will need to sneak up behind the raiders at 129, but in order for them to do that, they need to bypass the 129-130 barricade. This is done by cutting through the ceiling in the supply room, and then ambushing them from behind. The second group, led by Knox, are on the 130 side of the barrier. Their job is to take down the barricade, with Shirley ambushing the raiders from behind. But Shirley's team is spotted.
There's gonna be an ambush.
From where?
They're coming up through the floor.
Over there! Now!
Knox rips away the barrier and Amundsen is forced to flee, retreating up the stairs. Shirley and Knox are in pursuit. Camille has her raiders armed and ready on 120, where they all stop and compromise.
You will kill 10 of us, but we will kill all of you and take the stairs.
How about we make this level the new boundary?
The new barricade is at level 120. That means they control 122, which is the lower mid farms. The whole thing about farming and the food supply, it reminds me of back when Shirley and Knox were in the tunnels and Knox was reading the walls.
Look what they wrote next to the names. Started with a food shortage in the farms. And then it looks like blamed on Mechanical.
Could that be Bernard's next move? We know he has an infiltrator working for him. Could that person sabotage the farm? And who is working for Bernard? We shall see. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching.